We purchased a building in December 2002 following another project which we set up called the SOS Bus. And at that time, three young people, teenagers, died in the city from falling in the river from excess alcohol misuse and from drug misuse as well. So there was a need there which we followed with the SOS Bus project. But really that was a reaction to the need, and we wanted to create a more proactive project for young people. So we purchased the building to create an absolutely fantastic centre. So that was in December 2002. So as well as actually buying the building, the East England Development Agency funded us for a feasibility study, and through that we got to get a better understanding of the need locally, particularly around the extent of drug and alcohol substance misuse. Also that teenage conception rates were 6.4% above the national average, and that there was a need for more joined up services through co-located services in one place. So it wasn't that the services weren't of a good quality, it was just there could be some major benefits from them coming together in one space where young people knew that they could access them in a really comfortable environment. So that was the need, really. So we just responded to that by creating what you've seen today. It's been a real challenge. It's been a 7-year journey, and even though it's been a long journey, it's actually been a really exciting one as well. We've learned a huge amount. So as an organisation, we were very new on the scene, so no one knew us. We didn't have any track record of working with young people. So really we've been able to challenge some mindsets about what should be provided for young people, when it should be provided for young people, and the quality that there should be. It's been an exciting journey in terms of the fundraising as well. It's not something I'd done before, but effectively we've raised £12 million for the project over 7 years, which again has been exciting. I think one of the major benefits has been involving young people in everything that we've done. So in November 2003 we set up our first youth forum. I don't think we actually called it a youth forum then, because the word youth forum wasn't something I'd heard before, and it sort of evolved into that. But they were our steering group to help us understand what the needs were from young people, what young people wanted, what their aspirations were. Also to then come alongside us with ideas, but also to get their input onto things like the architecture, appointing the architects, all of the furniture design, colour schemes. And then more recently they've been really involved in helping us with things like social media, how to make our website relevant, how to get our marketing materials to actually hit the target group of young people. So that's been a fascinating journey. It's been really good to understand what they want, but also now to try and get them involved in the running and the management of the project. So 3 of the young people who were on our initial youth forum all those 7 years ago are now on full-time staff here, which is superb. So they've gained really good skills and they've now got employment, which is good. There's other young people who have gone on to go to university and do other great things, get local employment, so it's been good. We're not a particularly diverse community, even though it's becoming more diverse in Norfolk. So we've had a good representation. There's a couple of young people I always like to mention, Andrew and Jonathan, who have both had muscular dystrophy, and they're involved in the project in terms of actually helping us to be all accessible for young people in terms of the lift facilities and the hearing loops and everything, and really championing the cause of those who are less able. And through the process of the project and getting it open, they actually died, and so we're remembering them through a night for those with learning disabilities and disabilities in AJ's, which would be the first club night for those young people. Andrew and Jonathan love to go out clubbing locally, and so we're going to remember them through that. So even though there's been we've had some really bright young people involved in actually helping us do this, we've also had some young people who have had disabilities. We've also had young people who are less able intellectually, but they've really come alongside, they've worked together, they've mixed well, and it's been really good. So in terms of the facilities, we're limited being in the city centre, that we've got all of the spaces developed to where we can do. But a lot of the space we've designed to be flexible in their use. So today you've seen the skate park. Yesterday there was a roller rink there. Tomorrow there's a mini ski slope in that one space. On Friday night there's a band and live and gaming night. And then on Friday night we've got a live act performance, ironic, at our Snap night. So in terms of some of the spaces, that's just one of the spaces, and there's 3-4 different uses already. As well as that, we can use it for conferencing, which helps to generate our income. We've already seen a good number of sort of adult events in there which bring revenue into the project. Some of the spaces like you're seeing where we're at the moment is our reading area. So we've got it's a quieter area of the building where young people can come, reflect, read magazines, read books, swap books, and it's a fairly static use, but there's nothing to stop a youth work activity happening in here. So in terms of involving young people moving forward as to what activities we put on, we're becoming a lot more flexible in nature. So we've actually scrapped our forum and our meeting of young people, and we're doing it on a lot more informal basis. So actually young people meeting with our staff on an informal basis, making sure we're outside of the club to just get their feedback instantly. We're also using the websites through our own website and through the likes of Facebook and other social medias to get input, up to the minute input from young people as to what they want in the building. So even though you see what we've got here today, there's nothing to stop us quickly reacting to something else that they want to have here.